Hello. Oh. Why am I so blown out with this? I look really white. Fairy22, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. The Panda, welcome back for 7 months. Keep up the great work. Going to be doing my own soldering soon. Nice. Vanille, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. How's everyone doing? That looks really... Why is my face cam so bright? How do I... It's okay, you guys will live with a bright face. Shoddy Thick. What? Shoddy Thick, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Or not, 2 months. Dispatch, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Calvin, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Jutsu, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Improvade, thank you so much for the 3 gifted subs. Improvade, thank you. The Real Scooby-Doo, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Ooh, we have Mr. BT in the house too. Look, I'm using it, BT. I'm using this mouse, BT. Oh man. Oh, I should also turn off my fan. Hello from Germany, where it's 5 AM. Oh my god. Disappointed not using hyperglides. Oh yeah, so my viewers have been telling me to get hyperglides. I just haven't bought them yet. I should probably purchase hyperglides, huh? Is it hot over where you're at? Yeah, it's really hot today. It's pretty hot. Drill holes in the... Why would you drill holes into your mouse?
First step to support my offer going full time.
Weight reduction? What the... Oh man, there's a lot of resubs today. Hallies, thank you so much for the 3 months. Now you're a Cherry MX Red. Enjoy your new sub badge. This is good. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Back at it again. How's your day been? My day's been pretty chill. Ethan Kaulana, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. Prof McDougall, welcome back for 6 months. Enjoy your new Blue Alps badge. This engineering degree is hard to get. Nice to see your stream growing so big. Oof, I know all about that engineering degree. Poker, Cibobo, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Nerdle, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Communist Pie, thank you so much for the 2 months. One Peaches, welcome back for 2 months. Rejected, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Sezoku, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. And Tim, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Hello. We'll let people roll in.
Congrats on going full time.
Dr. Unconscionable, welcome back for 6 months. Holy, what the f... Total my score. What the heck? Thank you so much for 20 gifted subs. It's only a Friday. What are you doing, Jordan? Thank you so much, Jordan. And oh, we have Olivia. Welcome back for 3 months, Olivia. How are you doing, Olivia? Haven't seen you in a while. Olivia is still the monthly top donor. That's the remnants of the subathon. Show me the rose gold thermal. It's not rose gold today. I would have liked to see the rose gold thermal. I wasn't sent the rose gold color. So sorry about the rose gold. Yeah. I need a 60% case. Recommendations for modern dulce that aren't tofu, Polaris, or 5 degree. If you're not looking for those, just join the 60% group buy. What color? You guys will see soon enough. You guys will see soon enough what color it is.
What is A?
Pluto, thank you so much for the 5 months. What is a wilba.tech? That's Wilba's. I think that's Wilba's official name of the entity. He told me to title it wilba.tech thermal. That's his bird. There you go. That's his brand. There you go. Can we see your water bottle? Sure. Is your keyboard polycarb or acrylic? This is acrylic. I miss. Oh wait, what the? Did you just change your name, Sean?
When will Nathan become a keyboard beauty hustler since he spanks his customers' bills?
Oh, you did change your name. What the? I miss your smell. What the heck? How much for Mr. Sleeves hoodie cash money? Should I victory auction my Mr. Sleeves hoodie? Hikoromai, thank you so much for 65 bits. I recently ordered a Polaris, excited to get into the custom making. Nice, great first purchase. Seconus, thank you so much for the 6 months. When will Nathan become a keyboard booty hustler since he spanks his customers' bills? James Twitchpoint, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Who else still got a chub from Dick? Yo, I have to show that on stream. I got a pretty big chub seeing Dixie wear that sports bra. Oh shh. Alright. Hopefully no one's at work. It's marked NSFW. But I think we're okay. This is still the top #1 post on RMK. Look at this guy. Oh. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is a legend. Dixie is a legend. What the? Wubbly Chubbly, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. DGO Nino, thank you, welcome back for 4 months. Finalinia, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Whoa, why is everyone gifting subs today? Thank you so much, Finalinia. This is what peak male form looks like. Deal with it. This is definitely peak male form. Tinbao, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Oh, Dixie's in chat too. And if you guys didn't recognize, if you gift subs now, I have a new sound bit. Who knows what keyboard the gifted sub sound is from? Fiskers, welcome back for 4 months. Cheap keycaps that you would recommend? Probably anything EPBT or JTK or Max Keys. What is your favorite linear? I have a command for that.
Congrats on going full time. What are your top 3 favorite pose right now?
Gifted sub sound is SKCC Alps Mitsumi. No, that is not correct. I can see why you would say that, but it is not correct. Making people give subs to find out. $20, that's your Alice. No, it's not. Taeha, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Kibo Burrito, welcome back for 2 months. Oh shoot. Gandalf, thank you so much for the host. What's the draft order? And Crispy, welcome. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Your last idiot? Whoa, shenanigans, so toxic. Dang. Toxic. Alright, it's 8:15. I think we can start. Dun. Alright, but before we unbox, I have a couple statements to make. First one is regarding the cat and cam set we unboxed, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. I said some stuff incorrectly. Let me bring up the email. So first, the bandolier it came in said it was UV printed. They are not UV printed. They are dye subbed. So yeah, both cat and cam are dye subs. They are not UV printed. They just sent it out with not production. They just sent it to me like that because that's what they had at the time, and I read it off the bandolier, but it is not correct. It is dye sub. And I mentioned how it was glossy. That is not a coating. Apparently the cam keys, they just come out glossy, whatever that means. I'm guessing it's the plastic used and then it's dye subbed. So there is no actual coating on that. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. Yeah, they're just like that. So I guess my question would be, is that glossy feeling still gonna go away despite it not being a coating? Because I personally didn't like the glossy feel. I like the matte feel better. But if it's just how the keys come out, maybe it'll permanently be glossy. We'll see. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that. But either way, cam and cat, I really like the profile. So you guys should still check it out. I believe Starry Nights is currently running on kono.store. So you can pick up a set right now if you wanted. Show the other side. Yeah. I'm just trying to trigger chat. But the second announcement. We have a new sponsor. Another sponsor. L Mecha Context. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys in chat know Prime keyboards, but they've been around for a decent amount of time, and they focus on aspects of the hobby that I probably don't show off too much. Prime Keyboards has a lot of 40% or ortho, ergo stuff. But if you've been in the hobby for a while, you probably have heard of Prime Keyboards. But yeah, I will now start working with Prime Keyboards as well. They do have the Duck Sidewinder and Raven in stock still, I believe. So if you want to pick up a Duck keyboard, Prime Keyboards has them. Flip the box. I know, I'm just waiting until I'm done. Alright, so those are the two announcements I had. So if you guys haven't, go check out Prime Keyboards. Alright, let's get to the thermal. That's what you guys want to see, right? So this packaging is not final. This is not the packaging you will receive if you purchased a thermal. So keep that in mind. This is just, yeah, this is not final packaging. It was rushed out. But the keyboard, the unit itself, is production level. Cornballin', thank you so much for the 200 bits. I would personally just use 205 grade 0. Oh my gosh.
Hi Mr. Kim.
Daj Pikav, welcome back for 5 months. Hello, hello. So you guys are telling me to flip it because it has this cool art. I'm going to guess we're gonna start seeing Nemo branding on Rama stuff. It is Rama's new mascot after all. You don't just create a mascot and not use it, so I'm going to guess, moving forward, we're gonna see Nemo showing up everywhere. Nemo's pretty cute. I want to buy Nemo, but it's expensive. Do I purchase Nemo or do I purchase MT3 Serica? Which one do we purchase? But yeah, not final packaging. Let's see what the thermal looks like. Purchase Nemo. I see Kitsune. Thank you so much for the 4 months, and Frames, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. So we have the keyboard. Can't see the keyboard yet. We got some stuff. Ooh, we got sent a cable. Tasty Baga, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Wait, can I keep this cable? Or do I have to return the cable too? Oh, there's 2 cables. I can keep one, right? Why would they send me 2 cables? Let's take a look. Rama logo. It is braided. Yo, Ed, what's up? Braided, and it has Rama branding on the other side as well. USB-C. Has the Rama X. Oh, they're both X's. I thought one would have been an O. XO, but they're both X's. But yeah, it's a nice quality branded cable. Nice, nice. And we have some extra.
Shipping out for daily training soon. Will try to watch as many of your streams as I can before I go.
Not yet. MK, welcome back for 3 months. Shipping out for Navy training soon. GG, feels bad. I hope you have a good time in the Navy. Thank you for your future service. Franchise, welcome back for 2 months. Tasty Baga, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. So look at this. This is the new torque screwdriver slash thing. Pretty excited to try this out. I have never used torque screws before, so we'll see how it fares. Torques. And it looks like there are some extra torque screws in here. Oh. It's got Rama branding. It's got a little star. It's a torque screw for you. I'm going to keep one of the cables. I'm going to guess they wouldn't have sent me 2 and not let me keep one, right? I'm gonna assume that's the... Alright, what do we have here? Okay, so we have the staves. So they provided me with staves to build. Full transparency, I am not keeping this unit. I am returning this. Not that that's gonna... Not that I have differing opinions depending on whether I keep the product or not. But in case you guys are curious, this is a unit that is being returned. Here we have the Gateron, the Gateron inks, the black variant. Very popular switch in the community right now. If you aren't using Gateron inks, if you haven't purchased Gateron inks, go buy some. Ooh, what is this? Commander Burr, welcome back for 2 months. If you had to use one switch for the rest of your life, what would it be? And is the sub sound gap block inks? No, one switch for the rest of my life would be Topra. It is not. Yikes. Oh, okay. It looks like there's more screws. Holy, we have so many screws. What the heck? Why do we have? That's a lot of screws. I'm going to guess they're all the Torx screws. We're gonna have fun figuring out which screws to use where. They're all different sizes. There's a lot of screws. I'm going to guess they threw in extras just in case. I'm pretty sure we won't need that much. Doesn't hurt to have extras. Ooh. There's Rama microfiber cloths. I don't know if, oh, you can see the logo. It's a pretty stealthy Rama microfiber cloth. There's 3? Alright, I'm gonna keep one too. I'm gonna guess they sent me 3 so I can keep one. So this microfiber cloth is pretty small. Oh, I thought it was folded. It's literally just a square. Filthy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. See the Rama logo there? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So this microfiber cloth, I think it might be a little bit thicker than the TX. I could be wrong. I don't have a TX microfiber cloth on me right now. Alright, and it's just packaging foam. Alright. PCB. I mean, it's a wilba PCB, right? Ooh. Oh, another one. We have 4 microfiber cloths. Think. Not sure what. I'm gonna guess this is the feet. Feet for the thermal. And if you guys have purchased the M65A, pretty sure it's this similar feet. Ooh, alright. I'm going to guess they sent me 2 in case one of them happened to be borked. Are you copying 9009B3? I am, yes. I feel like 9009 is a must purchase. Alright. Now, for the actual keyboard itself. You guys ready? What color do you think we have? I already rolled out rose gold. First person that gets the correct color gets a free thermal. I'm just kidding. No free thermals for anyone. Alright. Ooh, you still can't tell what color it is. Guys ready? Oh. Wow. Look at this, chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, thermal. I think thermal is it's definitely a board that looks a lot nicer in person than it does in renders. Nilla Gorilla, thank you so much for the tier 1 stuff. Not that the renders are bad, but I think like seeing this in person, it's actually really nice. Yeah, I mean the renders did a good job, but seeing it in person is just it's just a lot more different. Oh my gosh, look at these like lines and the cutout. Like, I can't convey how much better it looks in person. It's hard to show because it's black. Chimp Noodle, thank you so much for the 5 months. So look, we do have a centered USB port. Very nice to see. And this does have the silver plate. Dr. Fu, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Yo, look at this. The bottom. Okay, there we go. So this is a prototype, but in terms of design, this is final. So you can see, I'm guessing Rama tried to clean off finger marks before sending it to me.
XP.
But yeah, this is a prototype, but it's the final design. This is pretty nice. And that's the wilba.tech logo right there. If you guys aren't aware, Wilba is a mod of Taeha types. Oh my, look at this. Like, look at the way the line just goes across here. That looks really nice. My lord. Thank you so much for the 2 months. A Tan Man, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. And I even like the little branding on, I like the little Rama branding on the torque screws.
오쉐닉 스위치 106만 cc 마두드 워킹한 웹 컨버터 포워드 마이크로 스위치 SW 보드 디스 위켄드
List of options, thank you so much for the 6 months.
쌀이 IM 레이트 바스.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is sexy. This is pretty sexy, not gonna lie. So the way that because it's cut like this, you can actually, like, you can put your fingers underneath and lift it. So it has function there, and it adds an interesting texture. Like, I've never felt a keyboard with this kind of texture. It's an interesting texture. Can definitely grips onto your fingers and hand. Nice. This is nice. It's not that heavy though. It's just all aluminum. Let's weigh this without anything. Secret IXI, welcome back for 2 months. Taxi Finn Rando, thank you so much for 200 bits. Peach Sauce, thank you so much for Twitch Prime sub. Ham Kenobi, welcome back for 10 months. Sorry I'm late, boss. We get it, man. It's interesting texture. Alright. Do you guys think, did you guys get a bigger chub seeing that picture of Dixie in a sports bra, or seeing this thermal? I don't know, it's pretty comparable. Pretty comparable. 6 pounds? No, there's no way this is 6 pounds. Alright, it weighs 1,225 grams without the PCB or daughter board. It weighs 2 pounds, 11.2 ounces. So almost 3 pounds unbuilt. That's not that heavy, but it's got heft for sure. It's got heft. Dixie hands down, 6 to midnight. This is a very holdable board. Like, I like the fact that there's a ledge here, so my thumb just kind of rests. It's very grippable. Can I comb my hair with this? It's got a built-in cone. I'm pretty excited to build this though. Alright. Let's see what the internals look like. I need that Torx. If you guys are sold on just the aesthetics of this, it is still available for pre-order. So I do have the link. If you do !build, it should take you to the website. Dang, do I need to start buying Weehaw Torx screw bits? Does Weehaw even make Torx screw bits? Build not working? What? No, it does work. Someone just used it already. Have you talked to Shroud? I have not. Ooh, if you guys are on Twitter, can you guys like my tweet at Shroud? I'm trying to get noticed by Shroud. Are you building a board for Moon? Yes. I have almost all of the parts for Moon's build gathered up. Moon's build will definitely happen at the new place. I won't be able to fit it in until I move, so. I kind of like these Torx screws actually. So I'm not an expert on Torx screws, but the benefit I heard of Torx screws is that they have a less chance of stripping. I can definitely feel it. Like when you just twist it, you just feel a lot more confident. It's like sometimes if you're using, even with like a Phillips head, sometimes it just doesn't catch right, and then you do that one turn but the actual screw didn't turn and you're scared that you stripped it already. But so far all of these came out very nicely. It was like a very confident grip with this tool, so that's pretty nice. Is Torx screw the future? Alright, okay, I'm gonna set these aside. Alright, let's see how this comes up. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's look at the internals. So we need to mount the daughter board. And then there's a channel / route for the JST cable. But yeah, internally this is what it looks like. Xerus, thank you so much for the 100 bits. End session. Welcome back for 2 months. Bedama, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. So Born to Relax, welcome back for 4 months. Thermal Pog, yeah, Thermal is pretty Pog. This is pretty Pog. There's a random. Is wilba in chat? If it'll focus. What is this cutout here for? There's a cutout here. Not sure what that's for. Maybe it's just a remnant from the old files. That is for supporting other 60% PCBs. Ah, okay. All right, so this is interesting. I thought, oh, okay. Look at this. Look at this. So there are 4, oh, that's a really small. So there are 4 torque screws along the corners. So when we actually assemble it, that's what these cutouts are for. Okay, this camera can't focus today. But there are 4 holes along the 4 corners. So this is interesting. This is what the leaf spring mount looks like. This is true innovation here by Wilba. So very excited to see what this feels like. As you guys can see, the plate is held together at just these points where it's still connected. And then I'm guessing the case screw holes go through those cutouts there. So this is weird. This is both top mount in a way, and it's also sandwich mount. It's top mounted along these 4 corners, but then it's sandwich mounted along these holes. And then you've got these essentially leaf spring cutouts, which I've been told actually give a lot of, or it produces a different typing experience according to Obo, who's tried it out. So yeah, pretty interesting to see. The number 2 revision 1 is also going to be using some plate like this. And it'll be cool to see how people experiment with the cutouts here. You can change the width of those points holding the plate, obviously. You can change how wide and thick these relief cuts are. So this is pretty big brain. This is actually interesting. Okay. Does this use the same? Ah, dang. Meat Chias. Well, thank you so much for the 200 bits. This is pretty exciting. Spectacular value? Yeah, spectacular value too. I mean, it's not a cheap keyboard, but this is not a super expensive keyboard either. Red Riot with this. I was hoping to get the red plate. I'm going to join in. I joined in on the thermal black and red, so I wanted to see the black and red. The black and silver looks pretty nice too. All right, so this is what the plate looks like, fully disassembled. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. And then this is what the top piece looks like. What is this cutout? I'm going to guess this inner cutout. Does that serve any purpose? Ah, maybe it allows for the plate to flex. No, but that's the wrong way. It's this way. Why would it flex upward? So they the cutout's also on the bottom. So I'm going to guess this outer cutout is so these segments can move up and down, a little bit up and down. I'm not sure what these top cutouts are for though. Yes, plate fix, rebound, and also probably air to escape so the plate can return to original position. It lets the spring vibrate. All right. I'm skeptical if it'll actually vibrate, but let's see what it's about. Like, I can understand the bottom. It's like if you have aluminum, right? I guess because it's held at only a few points, maybe it might spring beyond the original position. Because like materials, don't they have the property, like you can bend the material, yes, but it'll, when you let go of the force, it'll spring back to the normal position. But I would find it hard to believe that aluminum would pass past the original point. But maybe because of the way the cutouts work, maybe it might spring past the original position. I mean, interesting to see. It's common. Oh, right, it's here. It's common in general to make sure that the case top doesn't physically touch the plate. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. The case top doesn't stay against the plate. All right, I can understand that. Kind of. Because I mean, what's holding the plate in its position is the outer cutout. But anyways, I ramble. Let us build this keyboard. Alright. I still don't know why I was sent all these screws. Maybe it's going to someone. PCB. Ooh. Didn't realize Rama boards came with a stickered PC. What? There's stickers inside here? Rama is just hiding little stuff everywhere for me.
라이터 트위트 위드 슈라우드 버게어 캔 아이 get on of stickers?
Kyobu, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Like your tea with Travel, where can I get one of your stickers? You can purchase my stickers from Novel Keys or Dixie Mech. This sticker is a little bit tight. Oh, there's two. What? Wait, is this also on the other one? Oh. I just happened to grab the right PCB pack because this one doesn't have it. But this one had stickers hidden on the other side. Whoa. I have so much Rama swag now. I'm keeping both. It's pretty nice. Oh, and this sticker even has texture. Ah, nice. Nice. Alright, and we have the PCB already connected with the daughter board here. USB-C. I would get Rama tattooed for one of those boards. That's a little extreme. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe that might impress Rama. Alright. So this is we've seen tons of Wilba PCBs here. Ooh, it's got the thermal. What the CRD? Thank you so much for the 1000 bits. CRD, is that who I think it is? Is your Discord also CRD? So it looks like this does have per switch RGB. Pretty cool to see. Has a Rama logo and the wilba.tech logo. And this is the other side. Alright. It already came plugged in. gonna hurt my eyes. Setting up the PCB. Device is set up and ready to go. All right. Looks like the RGB comes off by default, which I like. All right, just testing the PCB. Going split backspace. I normally, if I build a 60% with a win keyless bottom row, I prefer full backspace. But I feel like if you're using an HHKB layout, you should split it. What program is that? It's called Switch Hitter. Going to guess this is FN. This is also probably FN. All right. Continue. Unplug this for now. Set this aside. And let us start on the staves. What key would you use for tilde for backspace? Tilde would be the rightmost key after splitting your backspace. Alright, we're sent. Nice. We were already sent the exact number of stabs for the build. So we are using GMK screw-in stabs. And Tommy010, welcome back for 2 months. I was hoping they were Rama stabs. Me too. That would have been cool to see. That would have been a surprise because I knew I was getting the thermal. But if Rama surprised me with his stabs, that would have been sick. Is the other PCB the hot swap version? No. They just sent me an extra PCB for good measure in case this one didn't work. Alright, so we start off by clipping the stabs. Who in chat? If you're in chat, type 1 if you've already purchased the thermal. Type 2 if you are going to purchase the thermal because of this stream. Type 3 if you don't like the thermal. And 4, you like the thermal and you bought it because of me already. I better not see a single 3. I like it, but I can't afford it. That's fair. I can't keep track. I don't know why I even did that. I can't keep track of the numbers. Sarash, hi, my favorite Korean streamer. Hello, hello. 5 love it, but 1 a TKL. Ooh, if Wilba extended this to a TKL, that would probably be an insta-cop from me. Just based on aesthetics alone. I really like the aesthetics. How long is this stream going to last? Assuming nothing goes wrong, probably 2 to 3 hours. It is a 60% and we only have to do 3 stabs, so I wanted to get the plate in a navy blue to match GMK Mizu. Ooh, well, you should just get a plate and then you could Cerakote it afterwards. Cause Daka Newts, welcome back for 5 months. I don't think it's wise to purchase something and attempt to color match it until you actually have the keycaps in your hands. Like, yeah, Mizu is being run by competent people, but there still might be slight differences. If you want to ensure the best color matching possible, I would say it's better to wait to receive the keycaps anyways. What is this? What the puzzy spam? Oh. Are you planning to use white on black on your thermal? I think so. I'm a pretty boring guy. I also have like 4 sets of white on black. I could probably throw one on thermal. I'll put white on black hiragana on mine. Nice. What is a thermal chat? What is going on? Sherman James, I'm going to guess you're new. If you are new, I build custom, usually high-end and luxury keyboards, mechanical keyboards. And thermal is the name of this keyboard. We disassembled it earlier because we have to build it. This is what this keyboard looks like. This is called the thermal. It's made entirely out of aluminum, and you can purchase this through rama.works. You didn't say bespoke? Well, this isn't bespoke. This is wilba spec. This is what Wilba wanted. Alright, I need my lube. I really like the moon thermal. Favorite switches, I have a command for it. In case you guys haven't heard, I am front paging tomorrow at 4:00 p.m. Pacific time. I'm gonna start the stream at 3:30 and let people roll in. Probably just talk with you guys, kill time for 30 minutes, and then at 4:00 we're going to be front paging, and we're going to be building. I'm going to be building with.
This is my end game. If I can read wilba 내일 my wife, I would. 포슨 스택스 QCL 777제 7777점 7777간 7777구 7777엔 7777자 7777에 7777경 7777조 7777억 7777만 7777.
Rooster TM, thank you so much for a tier 3 sub for 5 months. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Yeah, we're gonna be building an alliance and horde themed keyboard, me and Keycult. So hopefully you guys can make it to that, guys. We're gonna see some insane anno, guys. Never before seen anno on my stream. The anno job is going to blow your minds. You Horde or Alliance? Well, I joined the Horde because Keycult joined the Horde. And we're gonna do a quest together. So yeah, we're gonna play WoW Classic after the stream as well, along with some community vendors. So if you guys wanna stick around until then, you can watch this game. We're all basically aligned based on what our friends were playing. Yeah, I've actually never played WoW in my life. So I don't know what people like or do in WoW. I did play Warcraft 3, but I've never played WoW. So I don't really care either way. And comebacks. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Do you prefer linear or tactile for typing? I like both. I own both linear and tactile keyboards. Just kind of depends on the mood, what I feel like.
I was watching Jack, Efromo, and streamed he said since he got a months break from LCS she should be sliding into your DMS.
You were watching Afromu? You got a 4-month break from LCS? He should be sliding into the. Ooh, maybe we can finally make progress on his keyboard. That'd be dank. Make sure you install Swifty Quest add-on and make sure life 10 times better. Alright, I'll look into that. Try to remember. Hey Taeha, love the stream. Wallace, thank you so much. When will you know if we can help you out at KeyCon? Oh, so I think I found someone. I have to check back with them. Thank you for whoever reached out. If I didn't respond to you yet, it's because I have found someone, but I just need to make sure, confirm 100% with that person. But if they end up falling through, I'll be reaching out to another person as well. Opinion on Cherry MX Blacks for typing and gaming. As a stock switch, MX Blacks are a little bit too heavy for me, but if you spring swap to a lighter spring and lube MX Blacks, they're very nice. A lot of my boards use MX Blacks that were spring swapped and lubed. Best hot swap top gasket mount board. If you are considering hot swap and you're looking for the best, there's only one answer, and that's Rama. It's my birthday soon, but can't decide between the thermal or getting a puppy. Ooh, thermal or puppy? That's pretty hard. Ooh.
개덤질 스위치즈 while you can. Linus 해지덤 selling out fast.
Brez, thank you so much for the 3 months. Yeah, that is true. I have already warned my chat about it, but don't know if they're purchasing. Get a puppy from a shelter. Can you name your puppy Thermal? That's an interesting name for a dog. Come here, Thermal. Hey, Thermal, come here. People might think you're weird, but why do you prefer polycarb over alu cases? I don't know where you heard that, but that is not true. I don't prefer alu. I don't prefer one over the other. I think certain boards look better in polycarbonate and certain boards look better in alu. And just a reminder, there is a giveaway going on over at my YouTube channel. If you guys already haven't entered, it's free to enter, but it ends on Sunday, so you guys have 2 more days to enter. Nazi, welcome back for 8 months. How are you doing? Where on your YouTube channel is your giveaway? I recently broke 50K on YouTube. It was uploaded pretty recently, so you should be able to find the video. Is that the G Pro wireless? Yes, it is. It is the G Pro wireless. Yo, there are so many entries. Last time I checked, there were over 2,000 comments. I'm going to be staying up on Saturday night. Or sorry, no, I would have to do it after the giveaway ends, sorry. I'm going to be staying up Sunday night. I have to read all whatever 1,000 comments there. That mouse is more expensive than my mouse board and mouse pad combined. Feels bad. Do you regularly build 65% keyboards? I've built quite a bit of 65%. I wouldn't say it's a regular. I mean, there's no way to predict it. I have built, I guess recently I have built a lot of 65%, but yeah, it's just whatever the client wants that I build. Ooh, also question chat. Should I go for I'm going to have like a dedicated streaming and filming space. Should I go for like a rustic kind of rustic slash hipster kind of vibe? Or like a futuristic tech kind of vibe? I can go both. I can make my YouTube space one setting and my streaming space the other too. If I were to do both, what would I use for what? Lumber sexual vibes. Stream rustic, YouTube future. Do both and rotate them. I don't know if I'll have the space to be able to have things so that I could rotate it. I don't know, maybe. Just use a standard desk and layout. No, my desk is standard, but I mean...
왓 키보드에 마이 게팅의 푸시 하이퍼즈.
Yo, Christopher Yee! Thank you so much for the 4 months. How are you doing? How are you doing? What keyboard are you getting at TC? You're not getting a keyboard. I'm just... is there a keyboard I can give Chris at TC? I'll have to think about it. When will you move to new apartment? I am moving down to SoCal next Friday. Yeah, September is going to be crazy. We will have to make a trade, if you know what I mean. Yeah, September is going to be crazy. So I'm moving down next Friday, but I still have to work remotely for an extra week after I move down. So there's that. And then I'll probably spend, well, I mean, I have to. The majority of September will be spent furnishing the new place. I'm not sure if I want to stream. Maybe I'll stream some parts. Oh shoot. And maybe I'll film some parts.
기프티드 어티어 일섭 투 코디 스미스. They have 기본 26 기프트 서브즈 인 더 채널.
Normie Pageant, thank you so much for gifting a sub. But yeah, I'm going to guess furnishing the new place is going to take at least a couple weeks. But I'll still be streaming. I'm not going to put off streaming just because I don't have a nice setting. But there's that. And then TwitchCon is the last weekend of September. So I most likely, if I do stream during TwitchCon, it's going to be pretty scuffed and just off my phone. But I am rooming with Christopher Yee, so maybe he'll stream. And maybe I'll feature on his stream. Jin Sunghago, thank you so much for the 2 months. Would you guys watch a stream where I just paint my room? Or should I just make that into a time-lapse video? Oh no, my screwdrivers. I love watching paint. You guys can watch me fail to paint properly. I've never painted a wall in my life before. So I guess there might be humor value out of it.
네이선 페인트 언더칠.
Baxt, thank you so much for the 2 months. Painting is something I'm good at, so you wouldn't watch me. I see. Painted in Moto colorway. That's not a bad idea, actually. Well, so I was thinking, at least I was gonna paint one wall like a very matte gray and probably shoot my YouTube videos against, have that as the background for my YouTube videos, like a matte gray wall, like not just the wall, but it'll be against a matte gray setting. And I was thinking a different color for streams. I don't want a teal colored wall though. It's also not good to paint your walls red. You don't want to paint your walls something that's skin toned, because then that's going to make color grading a nightmare.
하와요.
Zirez, thank you so much for the 100 bit. Would you paint your wall in the 8008 color scheme? I don't know about the pink. Water Raccoon, thank you so much for the 2 months. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Red is a skin, well, it's not a skin color, but when you're dealing with skin tones, you're going to be playing around with the reds, which is going to change the color of the wall. And having that much red, like if my wall was red and I'm shooting my camera against just a wall full of red, it's gonna screw up the color science too. That's also why the YouTube videos I filmed so far, they all look kind of yellowish, because my room wall is kind of like it's like a cream or beige white, which is like terrible for filming against. I'm going to lie in bed. Good night, Puzzy. Have a good one. All right. I feel you. I have cream walls with yellow lighting. Yeah, that's terrible for filming. That is terrible for skin tones. Alright, the switch is going pretty nicely. The feel when you just finished calculating how much you spent on keyboards and related items in the last 12 months and then NK convinces you to buy a thermal. What? Mr. Petrov, how are you not planning on buying a thermal? You're not going to support your fellow countrymen? What is this genre of music? It's just jazz. All right, where are my keycaps? Colorful 98. Thank you so much for the 2 months. You should play a horror game. Oh, I might. One of my friends wants to play a horror game. I feel like a horror game is it's a good game to play on stream. Assuming the game is good, but let's see how this sounds. Spacebar sounds pretty nice actually. I think the left shift, don't want to do that. The right side of the left shift could use just a little bit more. Does Nathan lube those inks or did he farm them out? Neither. I did not lube it. I also did not farm it out. It was farmed out by Wilba. Don't know who Wilba asked, but someone else lubed it. I think that should be enough. Oh snap, it has been a long time since I watched Nathan build a keyboard live. Hello. Anyone else cop a Nemo, sorry? I want to. Alright. Do you own VR stuff? Nope, I do not. I'm not into the VR market yet. What would be the best way? Okay, there we go. You just need a couple and it stays. Making sure the plate doesn't droop. Like the ink clips on decently well, but if you press down incorrectly, it does droop. Ah. You should hit up Shroud. I did hit up Shroud. It's more a matter of will he notice me. Will he notice a pleb like me? That's the bigger question. One of the main reasons I kept coming here, Nathan explains why he's doing what he's doing. I think that's one of the reasons why people stream, right? Or watch a stream. It's so you can ask questions in real time. I feel like as a streamer, one of your jobs is to explain your thought process as best you can. It's also how you keep chat entertained. I watch because I'm addicted to keyboards. That's another reason too. But yeah, one of the biggest things that irked a lot of people, there have been a lot of like YouTube creators who have started building their own mechanical keyboards and making videos of it. One thing a lot of them didn't do properly, and it was surprising how many of them shared this. They used the plate, but they didn't ensure that the plate was actually, they didn't ensure that the switch was actually clipping into the plate, nor that this plate was actually suspended where it was supposed to be. I think even Random Frank P, I don't know if he's watching right now, but when he built his keyboard, like the plate was just drooping down. Like the plate wasn't actually suspended where it was supposed to be. He has a pretty respectable build. Oh yeah, he definitely does. I'm just saying, like, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is to ensure that doesn't happen. Dando good. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Any cool keycaps you would recommend? I would recommend anything from GMK, and then just pick a colorway that you like. All GMK sets or GMK sets. Brother Cord, thank you so much for the 3 months with a tier 2 sub. Whoa, we saw 2 tier 2 subs today. Thank you. Falling asleep. We'll catch you tomorrow. Aziras, thank you for stopping by. Alright, I think we have enough switches clipped in where there's a lot of support now. Are there any mechanical keyboards that are silent? I like the feel, but was wondering if it's possible to make a stealth. Yes, this keyboard that I have here is silent. It's built using MX Silence, which are essentially just Cherry MX Silent switches made smoother. Helios, yeah. Helios and Silence are also pretty silent. You can purchase from zopc.net/Taeha types. Thought on Yeti coffee therms. I haven't tried that. It is one thing I will say. I'm sure, I feel like it would be hard to snap it, but like normally when I try to ensure the plate is actually, or that the switch is actually clipping in, I'm just used to pushing on the edge of the plate. But now because of all these cuts, like you can feel it like flexing. So I'm just be mindful of it. Don't actually snap the leaf spring when you do that. What's the PCB, chat? It is a M60A PCB made by Wilba. What is a good lube to pair with Zelios V2? Preference. I personally use 205 grade 0. Yeah, it's preference. Ooh, do I have enough switches? When you announce the giveaway winner on Sunday, does the winner have to be in chat to win? No, you do not have to be in chat to win. It's all being done through gleam.io. It's just more of a, if you want to be there in person. So I normally stream on Sundays anyways, so. Starting to watch your streams here and enjoying them a lot. Keep it up. I hope to build my own board one day, but they're so expensive. Thank you for exposing me more to this hobby. Just cheap and which cheap or reputable 60 recommendation for 60 pound you have? There's a tofu 65. It's pretty cheap and reputable. What other reputable but cheap 65s are there? If you're okay with the 60, the Thermal and Polaris are both live right now. KBD 67, oh yeah, that one too.
awesome looks good. Praise wilba.
Whoa, solid SSD. Also a 12-monther now? Holy crap. We now are starting to see the Topra people pop up. It's going to be crazy when we see the Space Invaders. I have to wait another year for that. Buddy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, and Think Nerd, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Ooh. Wait. This is it. Oosh.
호이트 2134 기프티드 어티어 1섭 2F1 치지.
Hoyt, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Fizz. Alright. I think we can start soldering. What's your favorite meme of 2019 as of now? That's a hard question. Favorite meme of 2019? I don't even know. I haven't been keeping up with memes all that much. What are some 2019 memes? Jamie HS, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Got any big commissions coming up? Yes. I can't reveal it yet. Moons is coming up. Yeah, there are a couple other big ones coming up. Flanny Boy, thanks so much for the 500 bits. Alright, almost done with the anchor points. And we can do our sponsor time. Only Taeha types where it's a hot swap. Easier to do. Well, it depends. Depends on the PCB. You could theoretically install hole tights on this, but I won't. And if you want KO hot swap sockets, this does not support that, so it's PCB dependent. And Mary Lace, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Dire Raven. Alright. Have you gotten your hands on Gateron Silent Inks by any chance? Are they any good compared to other Silent Inks? Yes, well, I do have Gateron Silent Inks in my hands. I haven't built a personal board up with them, but I recently tried them out. I tried them out in someone else's keyboard, and I really like Silent Gateron inks. I would say highly recommend. Even as a stock switch, they felt really nice. Very smooth. I would highly recommend over Cherry Silent reds or blacks. Do you prefer Gateron inks or cream switches, assuming both is lubed? I don't know. I like the sound of both. I would say maybe inks are smoother than creams. But like, I wouldn't regret building one keyboard with one switch over the other. Like, both sound nice in different ways. Both feel nice. Gateron inks, I would say, are smoother, but like the difference in smoothness, I don't really mind too much. Inks or creams are really smooth too. So if you care about absolute smoothness, then probably inks. Otherwise, just go with the one you think sounds better. Alright. Senpai's talking about my board with Silent Inks. Yeah, I felt Starstones. Sirius with Gateron Silent Inks. And I am a fan of Silent Inks now. Very nice. And if you guys want to purchase Silent Inks, consider using my discount code. We'll get you 5% off novel keys. Alright, it's time for sponsor time. With a new sponsor today. But the first sponsor of today's stream is DixieMech. Head on over to dixiemech.com/TaehaTypes. GMK8008 still live. Grab them while you can. You can also purchase Taeha type stickers if you want to rock some merch and support the stream. And Dixie Mech also sells Pelican cases if you need some heavy duty keyboard protection for your travels. If you guys are curious as to what Dixie Mech looks like, he is currently the man on the first post of RMK. Next sponsor we have is KBD fans. If you guys are on a budget, KBD fans is the place to go. Tons of cool, cheap options that are still quality though. KBD fans probably the most bang for buck place to go if you're looking for keyboard parts. The next sponsor we have is Keycaps, whose keyboard we will be building tomorrow. Be sure to join the newsletter to be notified of future Keycaps sales. And I'm looking forward to that rug. I don't know if it's a rug. Is it a rug? I feel like George trolled us. It doesn't look like a rug in the picture. Maybe it is a rug though. Maybe it's just a perspective thing. But that looks like a deck of cards to me. And if it's a deck of cards, you know I'm purchasing. Insta purchase. Anyways, the next sponsor is Kono.store. Head on over to Kono.store. You can purchase a ton of keycap sets currently. GMK Merlin, you can pre-order. SA Granite, SA Commando 2020. You can get the Kira. There's tons of products you can grab. So head on over to Kono.store. The next sponsor is novelkeys.xyz. You have a discount code. If you use discount code NK space types at checkout, gets you 5% off any in-stock item. And SA Violet on Cream, or not SA, GMK Violet on Cream is ending very soon, guys. So if you guys were on the fence, you guys need to hurry up. That group buy is about to end soon. The next sponsor would normally be SwitchMod, but now we have a new sponsor, Prime Keyboards. Head on over to Prime KB. If you guys are in the market for ortho kits, 40% kits, ergo kits, Prime KB has some. And they also carry other accessories like switch LEDs and keycap sets. I know they carry a couple DSA sets currently. So yeah, check out Prime KB. Now we have switchmod.net/Taeha types. You can get your one-stop shop for lubes. Link in chat, it is on my panel. If you check out my sponsors panel, I have a link for them there. SwitchMod has a new product out called the Spesh. If you don't know what lubes you like, consider using the Spesh, as you can use that to try out a bunch of new lubes and then see what you like from there. Using my affiliate link will get you 4% off on your purchase. So consider using switchmod.net/Taeha. Taeha types. Finally, last but not least, we have zealpc.net/Taeha types. And like someone mentioned earlier, I can already tell there's going to be a Zeal switch shortage because Linus Tech Tips is making a video on Zeal's switches. So snag those Telios, Helios, Zelios, Xylants before all of Linus Tech Tips viewers snatch them up. Consider using my affiliate link. How many viewers does Linus Tech Tips have? Are they past 10 million? 10 million. Linus Tech Tips has 10 million? He's not 10 million. Okay, let's say he has 9 million then. Let's say he has 9 million. Makes a video and says the Zelios are the best tactile switch, or something along those lines. 9 million. Let's say 5% of the viewers are interested after that video. Is 5% too high? Would 5% of his viewers be interested in custom mechanical keyboards? Too high, too low? I don't know. Let's say 5% to be safe. I feel like that's a safe, maybe underestimate. Maybe it might be closer to 10. I would probably estimate less than 20% at its max would actually be interested in making their own custom mechanical keyboard. I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe the majority of Linus's viewers would actually make their own custom keyboard. But 5% of 9 million, what is that? 45,000? Is that 450,000? I missed a zero. 450,000 new customers to Linus Tech Tips. Can you imagine how many switches? I don't even think Zeal has the inventory to handle 450,000 people purchasing one set of switches for their next keyboard. 450,000 is bigger than the size of RMK. If Linus Tech Tips brings in 5% of his viewers to purchase Zeal switches, he legit would have doubled RMK's size, assuming they subscribe to RMK. 5% is too high? Really? 5% is too high? Alright.
스타터질 스위치즈 인 더 둠스데이 벙커 와일이 스틸 캔 멍커즈.
Zane, welcome back for 3 months. Stock the Zeal switches in the Doomsday Bunker while we can. 0.5
하이네이선 슬럽 러브요.
to 1%. Okay, let's say it's even 1%. Still 45,000 new people. Let's underestimate and say all assuming at 1% of viewers, and 45,000 people want to purchase just one set of switches for a single switch to cover 60%. Let's say Linus's viewers probably won't be into 40%. So let's say the majority of them are building at 60%. Although I'm sure most people wouldn't build 60% if they're coming from Linus Tech Tips. But let's say they're building 60%. That's a lot of switches. Stepped caps lock. Hype key. Ooh, short shift is fixed, think. Was left shift? No, left shift was fixed, right? It's also pretty dink. So we just need to straighten the caps lock. And this. Oh, enter was also fixed. Wait, the whole thing is fixed. I'm smooth brain. I just need to check the alignment for stepped caps and split backspace. Just put that there, why not? Sauceru, welcome back for 11 months. Lock Cody, thank you so much for the 4 months. Welcome back. Stepped enter, please. Fix your control key. What about my control key? What is there to fix about my controlling me? Crap, I need. Where's my tab? Tab, no tab. You're right, HHKB has 2. I don't, no step. Oh, okay, Will was saying no stepped caps lock. Fine, I won't do stepped caps. As you can see, I don't build HHKB layouts too often. Man, I have to desolder this. Take out everything.
서미필드 파그.
Zassel Dridge, welcome back for 2 months. Thank you. Thermal build pog, yeah, thermal's pretty pog. Oof. So many components around this switch pin.
Built my first board last weekend.
Relaxed skills, thank you so much for the 3 months. You built your first board last weekend. Nice. What was your first build? Sorry, I'm late to the stream. What switches are those? These are black Gateron inks. Now we need normal caps. Alright, caps lock is straight. Caps lock is straight. Split backspace also straight. I think. Alright, we need to check if we soldered everything properly. So I think key works. What is this key? Is this not supposed to work, Wilba? Let me guess, this is some F1, F2? RGB? No. What does this key do? Oh shoot, I just controlled media. Oh. Media got muted. Wait, how do I unmute? How to unmute? What? How do I unmute? Can you guys hear me? It's just the, yeah, you guys can hear me. It's just the audio. What? Where did the music go? Wait, what did I press? Did I mute the tab? No, tab is playing. Oh, okay. There we go. Music's back. I'm gonna guess it's some kind of FN2. Okay, it's FN2. It's FN2. Alright, so everything works as intended. moment we've all been waiting for. How does this leaf spring mount feel and sound in the thermal? Alright, we have to first screw in the daughter board, and the screws these are the smallest screws I was sent. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Use GM Kitaro? Come on, man, you know I don't have GM Kitaro. Nice. Oh, if you hear white noise right now, sorry, it's the sprinklers going off. Alright, so now there were some instructions I had to be certain about, just to make sure. Do not let the internal USB. Align the plate to top part using fingertips. Alright. I'm gonna guess I screw this on first. Because it's going to be annoying to screw this on after I've connected the JST. Since I'm told where you can buy C3 tangerines, the Key Company is where you can buy C3 tangerines. And then you gotta make sure it's straight before you completely tighten. Oh no, that wasn't straight. I hate Allen wrenches, by the way. It's so hard to turn. That feels straight now. It's not straight. Maybe my fingers weren't straight enough. How about we try this? Just have it against the table. That's straight. What keys do you use when testing how straight the switches are? I use my GMK Hyperfuse Redux set. You can already tell. You can see the leaf spring mount being visible around this side. That's pretty cool. You get to see that move up and down. All right, now we plug this in. And we have to make sure the cable does not get pinched. Then, to validate that the cable is not being pinched, test for flex at the maximum around 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy moly, 890 plus row 3 control. Enter. Left. All right, that's definitely flexing. Can you guys tell? All right, well, let me screw the case together and then I'll flex it a bit. And then we just have to screw the case screws in now. Could you guys tell it was flexing through that cam just now? It wasn't very zoomed in. Chaotic Bunny, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Will you be opening your commissions again since you're full-time now? Yeah, they will be open. I'm hoping to reopen next month, but we'll see. Alright. I'm liking these torque screws, it's pretty nice. First come, first serve basis? Yeah, my build commissions are a first come, first serve basis. This stream will convince me to buy in or not. Oh, that's a lot of movement. All right. Do we even need to take a vote on what keycaps to put on this? Can I just put white on black? Is it okay with chat if I just put on white on black? We need a vote? Oh, the Radiant Asian already made a poll. What the heck? Keycap poll, yes or no? Poll for poll so meta. What's the result of this poll? Alright, looks like chat wants to have a keycap poll. Fine. Fine, we'll do a keycap poll. We have Skidata. Minimal. Miami Nights. We could do white on black. Olivia. Camping. $9,009. And let's stop at modern Dutch. Oh, whoops. That is not... Why is... Wait, what? Why is Dixie showing? Why is it not the poll? There we go. Oh, white on black's winning anyways. Why did we take the poll if white on black was going to win? Oh, Miami Nights. Kicking through. Miami Nights or white on black? Okay, so definitely not modern Dolch. Definitely not 9009. Definitely not camping. Olivia? Ooh, not Olivia. potentially white on black. Miami Knights doesn't look like it's going to win. Minimal? Nope. Oh, Miami Knights is winning? What? Are you really putting Miami Knights on this? It's a 2 vote difference. 1 vote, 2 votes. I don't know how I feel about Miami Knights on this. It's dead even right now. 49 to 49. Ooh, okay, white on black first to 50 wins. Alright, hold on. Currently, my white on blacks are being used. I have a brand new one. Wait, I just noticed. Holy. Nani? I didn't know they changed the bandolier too. I have both a vintage black. I have both a vintage mass drop white on black set and the new modern drop set. Willing to sell vintage mass drop branded white on black. $500. Alright, let us open a brand new white on black set. Why won't this come out? There we go. Why is this set so annoying? Ah. Think. All right. Escape. One. Ooh. What is this feeling and sound? Wait a minute. I've only put on the numero. Oh, did I crap. I shifted everything over. This is actually big brain innovation, guys. I can already feel it. Oh my gosh. All right. Maybe I should switch to this cam. Any affiliate link avail for thermal, Wilba? Because I'm about to say some stuff, Wilba. Delete. I know what you mean now, Wilba. Oh my gosh. Ew, scooped. Ew, scooped. I need my bars. Roll 3. Oh, fine. Does this come with... Oh. Why won't this clip in? I don't want to misspeak. Let me read on the email really quick. Alright, so Wilba said they should all have the same amount of flex, bottom out at 0.8 millimeters of travel. So this flex you're seeing, at most it will travel 0.8 millimeters. Can you guys hear the like clinking sound? You probably can't because of the music. I will demonstrate that earlier, but I can, like, obviously, so one thing to keep in mind, I am demonstrating the flex, but no one types at this strength, all right? So when you're typing, it's not going to flex this much. This is just to demonstrate the potential amount of flex you can have. But I can, even through my headphones, I can hear the clinking, which Wilba said is when the leaf spring makes contact. I'm guessing against the bottom of the ledge. Wilba says you can demonstrate the flexibility. They won't break or deform. Just keep in mind that they never move more than 0.2 millimeters during normal typing, but the case physically limits it to 0.8. All right. But yeah, you guys can see it's kind of reminiscent of the unicorn that I showed off last weekend, right? Where we saw the whole PCB and plate fixture moving up and down. You can definitely see that with this as well. It's very consistent throughout, like whether it's on the edge or in the center, like the whole thing moves up and down. This is pretty nice. All right, let's do a typing test. Typing test. typing test first, and then we'll go a little bit more into the leaf spring stuff. Can we get the 10 fast fingers bot started mods? Wait, I'll wait. I'm too excited to try typing on this though. I'm gonna do the typing test first. Oh, this board looks so nice. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I always forget. For the YouTube, here we have the thermal. Say hello, chat. Thermal. Any thermal avail? I want to hear this myself. Alright, so this was built with Gateron inks, the black variant, lubed with GHV4, the thin variant, and it is rocking GMK white on black. And this is the thermal featuring the leaf spring mount. Will leaf spring mount make me type faster? This is backspace, backspace, backspace. What do we do? Motorcycle, please. Hold on, there's a motorcycle going by. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Ah! $126? That's pretty scuffed. One more. Okay, that was warm up. Ah, what do we do? Relax. Got 126 again. Alright. Let's go through the mods. This is insane. Wait. Oh, how do I even talk about this? Look at Discord. What's on Discord?
나이스 보드 wilba.
Does this sound bassy to you guys? Can you guys hear like bass on this? Oh, the sprinklers just turned on. Comfy Leaf, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Mazers, welcome back for 4 months. Spicy, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Chaotic Bunny, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. You can hear the bass? Yeah, so I thought the bass was because of not having enough desk mats, but it's the leaf spring. Like I can, if I just place my fingers here and I just press a button on the other side, like one, you could feel the vibration immensely with this hand. So like on my right hand, I'm currently feeling, I can feel the vibration. I mean, I'm typing heavily, obviously, but that vibration also, I'm guessing that's what's causing the bass note to come out. Oh, this ain't it? What do you mean? Like if I try that with this, like I can still feel the vibration here, but it's nowhere near as much as this. And there's no bass coming out from this. There's a ton of bass coming out from here. So it's not the table, it's coming from the thermal. Okay, well, all right, let's wait for the sprinklers to die out. We gotta wait for the sprinklers to die out. Let me just show you guys the difference in flex.
파이널리 타프.
sprinkler is so loud. Polyzoo! 12 months, holy moly, Polyzoo. We saw two 12-monthers today, holy moly, thank you so much, Polyzoo. And JJ Soviet, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Totally not regretting my thermal purchase. The Flexisol uniform. Can you guys tell? Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm typing. Does it look like there's flex?
So excited for this board. It looks so clean.
Versus sprinkler's going off for quite a while. Put the feet on? Oh, am I allowed to put the feet on? I guess I should, huh? Doesn't interfere with the screws. Yeah, it doesn't interfere with the screws. Alright. Nice. Sprinkler's going off for so long. I just want to let you guys hear the bass. No, the bass is still there. Well, anyways, let's go through the aesthetics first. So pretty centered USB-C port. Pretty nice. The wilba.tech logo, also really nice. Heatsink, also super nice. Oh my god. I wonder how many keyboards we're gonna start to see now with these cutouts. This keyboard hobby, once someone does something, everyone else copies it. Kind of like Asians, but are we gonna see other keyboards do this now? How many? Not are we, it's a matter of how many keyboards are we going to start to see do this. What's the purpose of the heatsink? Well, it's not actually a heatsink. It's just an aesthetic thing that Wilba added. It's very nice. I'm definitely stealing it. It's a nice aesthetic, I would say. It's pretty nice. When I woke up, it's very nice. Oh my gosh, how long has this sprinkler been going on for? Chroma Puss, thank you so much for the 500 bits. So excited for this board, it looks so clean. Oh, it died out. Alright, now I can demonstrate. Well, I'm going to demonstrate two things, okay? I'm going to put it real close. Real close. Do you guys hear like that clink, 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 clink? You guys hear that? Can you guys guess what that is? Yeah, that's the sound of Korean men drinking soju shots inside. No, I'm just kidding. According to Wilba, that is the leaf spring mount hitting against the case. That's how, remember how we're talking about those cutouts? I think those cutouts are what limit. That's what limits the leaf spring mount from going lower than it can. So yeah, you're hearing the leaf spring mount. And you only hear this when you like extremely flex it. Like you can hear that. But yeah, you won't hear that during normal typing usage. And then to prove to you guys, I mean, first of all, I have 4 desk mats stacked on top. So the bass is not coming from the desk. So this is my gasket 00. This has a half plate built with retooled blacks, but you won't hear bass from this really. It's not that much bass, but if you listen to this, I don't know if my mic's picking up bass at all, but like you still hear the return of the clap, but you can hear there's like something deep and bassy, just like bleh. Like this is just a very clean clack returning at you. This has that, but then there's also bass. So yeah, that's the sound demonstration. How do I describe the feel? How do I even begin to describe the feel? Enome TV, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. This does not feel like top mount or tray mount. The lube is a little bit heavy, but it's not over lubed. You got the rose gold clear and I would say, if anything, this feels closer to the unicorn and my gasket. This is definitely, I would say this has more flex than the unicorn. No, this half plate with gasket definitely has. This is probably still the bounciest board I have felt. Like, there's just a lot of bounce when typing. But this, considering it's a full plate, like, this is really bouncy. Flex, good or bad? Flex is neither good nor bad, it's preference. It's just keyboards with a flexier typing experience are not that common and somewhat new to the community, so that's why people are talking about it, but not everyone likes a flexy typing experience. I don't know how to describe this. Like, this definitely has a bouncy typing experience. Is that the best way to say it? Bouncy? Turtle gets, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Like, if you are looking for a firm bottom out typing experience, this is not it. Springy, yeah, it's springy, kind of like a trampoline. It's got a rebound, yeah. I mean, all of those pretty much describe the same thing. Timster Nader, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. But yeah, this definitely has the bounce. I would say this half plate gasket definitely more. I'm curious if you made this into a half plate, would that even increase the bounce even more? Like, if someone said this was gasket mount, I would probably believe them. That's how bouncy it is. Like, this, to me, this is what a gasket mount board feels like. And I have tried most gasket boards out there. In terms of just comparing gasket mounted boards that currently exist, I still like my gasket. I think this is number one, but I think this is number two. Like, if you want to know what gasket should feel like and what gasket feels like, this is it. Key cult number two, I mean, key cult number two is gasket too, but I would say the key cult number two feels closer to a top mount board than an actual, than what people call true gasket. Like, the way key cult does number two currently, or most other keyboards that utilize the same kind of tab isolation pressure fitting, feels more like top mount, doesn't really feel like gasket. Kepler felt, it still didn't feel full-on gasket to me. I think Kepler still felt closer to top mount than something like the gasket or the 356 mini. Like if I didn't know this was leaf spring mount and I typed on it, I would say this is gasket. I might even have been confused for it being half plate. Like comparing this to an actual half plate, like I can notice the difference. But had I not typed on this, like I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it's very different. If you have never experienced half plate or gasket, I think this is a great board to try that out. I'm not sure how I feel about the added bass. It's almost too much bass for me. Like the sound, like the bass is kind of actually muddling the sound of the inks. I don't know how to say. Like it almost sounds like it's table bass, but it's not. There's that much bass going on here. To try neither half plate or gasket. What? Out of 5, what would you rate this? Do you mean the typing experience or the keyboard? I thought the leaf spring wouldn't do much, but there's a difference. The leaf spring definitely makes a difference, and it's noticeable. Like the amount of the vibration you can feel, like I was not expecting this for it to affect it this much. Is vibration something you want to feel during typing? No, during actual typing, you don't feel it. I'm only feeling it because I have all 4 fingers resting on the keycaps and I'm smashing one key really hard. But when you're typing, you don't actually have your hands resting while the other's typing. Like your fingers are alternating one by one usually, so you won't feel the vibration during typing, but it translates into a springy typing experience. Yeah, this baseboard boost is insane. I think we have found innovation. This is actual keyboard innovation here. In terms of aesthetics and typing experience. Low-key woke, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Oh sh. I like this a lot. Is this too? I might even say, at least with the width that Wilba chose, it might be too springy. I don't know. That's just my take. I mean, everyone has different preferences for typing, but this is very bouncy. They both keys have the same lube use. No, they are both different switches and lubes, and they're different keyboards. It's definitely a comfortable typing experience. Like if you're looking for a softer bottom out, this is the way to go. Did I use foam? No, I haven't. I don't have foam in either keyboards. Yeah, I would say this feels most like gasket versus anything else. And like if you press around the corner, like actually right near where the leaf spring points are, there's so much bounce. Holy moly. Like I think you would be able to tell it's still metal here just because of the sound and kind of how stiff, how hard the bottom out feels. But like to someone who has never felt gasket with an O-ring before, they might believe you if you said this was rubber. Do you think different plate materials will change feel with the plate design? I would say so. I could be wrong. I've never tried gasket with anything other than aluminum. I tried Kepler with this carbon fiber plate. But Kepler's is kind of different too. I've never tried like a brass or stainless steel plate on gasket. I'd be interested to see how this feels like with a half plate and a slip on the PCB, as well as, I don't know if it's physically possible to make the leaf spring width thinner. I feel like at that point, after a certain point, it might be too fragile. Maybe you could still do normal typing, but you might not be able to flex it like I am able to. Oh, so that's interesting to see. Oh, look at this. This has literally been 10 minutes. The goose kit. This reminds me most of the goose kit. That's why I'm bringing it out. Like this is also the only gasket board I have. But I would say this feels closer to the goose kit than it does like say like the Bauer or the number one. Like the Bauer and number one achieve gasket mounting similarly. But the way this leaf spring mount works feels more like it does with the goose kit, which is closer to the 356 Mini. So what is the leaf spring? I can't demonstrate it because I have it assembled, but you can take a look at the product page for it. But yeah, I think just the amount of flex you can see can kind of get an idea for why I think they're. You can probably guess why I'm comparing these two. Because these are probably two of the most flexy typing experiences I have felt so far. Can you compare the space key? Unicorn ain't flex. I don't have the unicorn. There's so much vibration and bass within, because the spacebar sits on a point, but it's also pretty close to the other 2 points because of how long the key is. You can feel like there's a lot of feedback coming back. So I have this built with a half plate. I can't say I fully remember what this feels like with a full plate. But if I had to bet money, like if I had built my gasket with a full plate, if I remember the typing experience of it correctly, I think in terms of full plate versus full plate wise, the leaf spring feels flexier, if that makes sense. Like I took this to the NorCal meetup and KeyCon, so if you guys remember what this feels, I guess it's hard to imagine this with a full plate though. Yeah. This is interesting. This is interesting. These are linears? Yes, these are linears. Was your gasket half plate or full? Mine was full at NorCal. It was full at NorCal. It was half at KeyCon. Because I have both a half and full plate. I personally like it better in this half plate mount, or half plate after rebuilding it with the half plate. Yeah. This is nice. How much do you like the thermal then? I like it a lot. I don't usually get excited about a keyboard on stream, but I think this is an interesting keyboard. It is very nice. I think you should purchase it. Unless you like very stiff typing experiences. If you are someone who just wants a stiff typing experiences, this is not for you. But if you're looking to try out a softer bottom out experience, or if you want to know what gasket mount feels like, but missed out on all the gasket boards out there, buy the thermal, and the thermal will give you a good indication of what a good gasket mounted board feels like. Thermal gave Nathan a stiffy. Yeah. I still don't know how I feel about the bass. Like, yeah, I like deeper sounding boards, but I feel like this bass is almost too much bass. Yeah, I know. This is not a gasket mount board. This is a leaf spring mount board. But it feels like what a good gasket board feels like. Embrace the bass? I don't think I can embrace the bass. I'm going to upload the typing test video of this, and people are going to be like, wow, so much desk bass. But it's actually not desk bass. This is legit coming from... But I didn't notice a lot of bass with Kate's typing though. I mean, she did use silent inks in hers. So is this just because... Is it because these aren't silent switches, it's picking up the bass? Like, why is the bass only present with this but not Kate's? Same switches? I didn't hear bass in Kate's typing test. Did they edit it a lot? Do you even agree with me about the bass? No, this stand has nothing to do. Like, I can hear bass. She types lighter than you? That's true. I do bottom out. That's true. If you're a light typist, you might not hear the bass. But I bottom out, so I hear the bass. All right, everyone, go buy the thermal, and in your notes, when you purchase, tell them you are purchasing a thermal after seeing Taeha Types' stream, so Rama will know I sent it over. I sent you guys over. Top-down view, yeah, I can get you a top-down view. Closer? Maple syrup, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Oh wait, we forgot to weigh it. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to guess it's probably going to weigh like 3 pounds 7 ounces. It's fully built. This weighs 3 pounds 4.9 ounces, or 1,501 grams. That's all those leaf cutouts. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see people play around with the leaf spring cutouts. Even play around with where to put them, how thick to make them, how many layers to put it behind. It's going to be interesting. It is a customer's Icy Kits. This is not my own Icy Kitsune. I don't get to keep this. I am saying all of this despite not being able to keep this. Not that I would have otherwise, but If you guys have only felt top mount and tray mount before, 100% guaranteed this keyboard will feel different. If you want to venture out of top mount, tray mount, try this out. And it's not super expensive for what you get too. It's going to be a Rama foundry produced keyboard, so you can expect great machining, great anno, great packaging. It's designed by Wilba himself. Did you buy into the thermal? Heck yeah, I got the black and red. I think Wilba said, what? Wilba said you can lick? I'm not gonna lick this. Do you have to get the red as extra? Yes, the red plate does not come as a stock option, which I was confused about too. But that's just the way it is. You can't purchase the red stock. I'm going to type on this. Maybe I just won't send this back to Wilba. He lives too far away to come and get me. As does Rama. This is mine. This is mine now. He's watching you. There's nothing he can do across the world. This is mine now. Alright, that was it for today's stream. I will be front paging again tomorrow, so hopefully you guys can make it. Who can we raid? Who can we raid?
K-보너 어슬.
Eric! Thank you so much for the 2 months. Ooh. Can raid BT, Afromoo. TJ Brown musical. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, he's offline, just kidding. What happened to playing WoW after? WoW is tomorrow, not today. WoW is tomorrow. Would you pick the thermal or the Duck Raven? 100% I would pick the thermal. BT is playing Apex. Is he still playing? Oh sh. What the normie peasant? Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you. What's Afro doing? Afro's playing WoW. Is he online? Let's give BT a rate. BT could use some viewers. BT aesthetics. BT aesthetics. normie peasant, thank you so
시즌2 기프티드 어티어 일석투 드루어즈.
Whoa,
데이하브
32.
기반 31 기프트 서브인 더 채널.
When did you give 32 subs? No TFT? Oh, it's kind of late. Maybe I'll play off stream. But I'm silver 3 now. I climbed out of bronze. No more bronze 4. Silver 3. Yeah, thank you so much guys for watching today's streams. I will see you guys all tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. And please behave tomorrow. We're gonna get a ton of new people in chat. No gatekeeping. Be nice. Try to answer people's beginner newbie questions, even though it might be annoying. Leave, bro. Roll Tide. Alright, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Till tomorrow. See you, nerds.